to distract you from other
Yes,
shit.
that's
Or
my thing.
they put that shit out there so that later on they have built up this information. Oh, well, you can't go here and do this. So it's kind of like you building up the backstory for some future bullshit.
Mm-hmm. And
it's a lot of that going on as well.
And there's also a lot of like comparing it to like the civil rights movement and slavery, and like it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. I'm sorry. There is not the same thing. You cannot make me believe that's the same thing.
I wrote that down, and there was, and if the conversation is so necessary, why are we the only ones having it? Meaning we, as in people that look like me. If it's so necessary, you don't see this amount from Caucasians. You don't see, and then when they show trans women and trans men, there's never, Caitlyn Jenner is the only one, and she is the poster child.
Exactly.
But they never show anybody else, not on TV, not in the media, not in the magazines, where it is we have trans people in the trans community that we fucking know their last name and first name. Janet Mock, old girl from Orange is the New Black. We know them, and they are out and proud, and we know them. But when it comes to in the Caucasian community, you only know Caitlyn Jenner. Well, I'm sure she's not the only one.
No, she's not the only one. That's why, like you said, it's a narrative. It's an agenda. It's like you got like, the Democratic Party like promotes them heavy. The LBGTQ plus or whatever, all that shit he was talking about. The Democratic Party promotes them heavily, which is nothing wrong with that. But I'm looking at the fact that, all right, you have this, you're putting resources, you're putting money into this, but we, as Asiatics, so-called black people, are the advantage to you possibly winning this election. But you are not putting any focus on that. You're putting all your focus in this, like, all right, if we can get all these transgenders and gays and lesbians behind us, we will win this. When that's not the case. So that's why I'm like, Trump's gonna win again.
Oh, I've been said that before any of this. I knew when he got elected the first time he was gonna get another election.
Because it's nobody like representing us. You go and you ask, well, what are you gonna do for me, my people? Well, for the minorities, no, I'm not talking about minorities are anything. Like retarded people are a minority.
I like the lady that says she won't help with student loan debt.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
That's the only one I've been paying
attention to. I bet you do. But it's like, it's no emphasis on us. It's like they'll skip right over us and jump to other agendas to try to prove their point when nobody's doing anything for us. Oh.
The whole presidential thing, it doesn't matter anyway because it is what it is.
And another thing Malik Yoba said, because, you used to going to the barbershop and all, you talk about it sex. That's a lie. That shit does not happen.
I've said, maybe the narrative was different when I was in the barbershop, but I've sat in the barbershop with my sons plenty of times, and that has never been a topic of conversation. They say, how your grades doing? You like football?
Talk about sports.
Right.
Yes, he said it like they just sit around and talk about sex in the barbershop. They did the same thing in the R. Kelly documentary. Where dude
you should have had me on that episode, too.
Where dude was like, yeah, you go to the barbershop and, that's the narrative. Yeah, she young, but she can blah, blah. Nobody ain't never fucking said that shit in the barbershop. We are the only community that will jump on the motherfucker for saying shit like that. You cannot go to Dodge and walk up on somebody and be like, hey, man, I can get me a 10-year-old girl. You can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, exactly. But the dominant society had islands. It was an island off Detroit. It was a little island where they would kidnap boys, take them there, and people from all over the fucking world were flying in to have sex with these little boys. There are whole communities, there are whole secret societies where that's what they do. But we are the ones that are made to look like you can just walk up, man.
This
shit here, man. This shit here. I don't know, man.
I kill a bitch. And our children don't understand that. Because I'm one of those parents. No, you can't go over there. I don't know them. What you gonna wear?
Yes.
And it's like, well, mommy, They my friends. I don't give a fuck. They might be cool, but they got parents and uncles. And look, man. I need to know where you're going. I need to know your people. I need to go. I need to know. Like, you don't understand. Like, first of all, I'm saving me from bail later on.
Whooping somebody's ass.
Yes, because we need to know where our children are going, and I'm not letting you go nowhere.
Yep.
And then she be like, well, you don't never let me do nothing. You right.
Yep. Exactly.
I know you safe, though.
Exactly. So it was just, like I said, it was just a lot of fuckery in that conversation. And I didn't like the fact where, all right, look at it like this. Because you agree with some things they say, but I'm looking at some shit like this. All right, a dude dates a transgender woman because he's heterosexual, but he's attracted.
But he might be okay.
Listen to me. He's heterosexual, but he's attracted to transgender women, right? So he's dating this woman. He's having sex with this woman. She has a dick, the whole nine.
He knows this?
Yes. This is what he does. All right, he's playing with the balls, the whole shit.
Ew.
Yes, because look, I'm. You got to see what I'm saying, because this is what goes on. It's like it's there. You know it's there. So of course that's what's happening. So this is going on. But by him saying I'm a heterosexual man who's attracted to heterosexual women, now he's basically giving himself a pass to go out and be with heterosexual women. Because in his mind, he's not doing anything wrong. She's a woman. She identifies as a woman. So I'm having sex with a woman. Now you're doing this and you're doing this. What do you think about that? Yeah, exactly. Dead air. Because you can't, that's like, all right, you're having sex. Now, let's look, no, wait, same shit. You having sex with a man, and now you're going over to this woman. Now you're on the down low. But in all actuality, it's the same thing. So the being, quote unquote, so-called black man is on the down low, doing this, doing that. That's the same thing. Except now you're like, all right, let me think of something I can call it. Trans attracted. All right, I'm a heterosexual man, but since she identifies as a woman, she's really a woman. All right, I can do that. So if this motherfucker dude just put on a wig, now, all right, this is a woman. And now I'm going back to get with Miss Virgo.
No, the hell you ain't.
That's what I'm saying. That's where that shit is not cool at all. I don't give a fuck what you say.
So basically, people need to walk in their truth and not be deceptive about it.
Exactly. Because it's the same thing. Just because, all right, this dude done put on some fucking lip gloss and got his hair done, but he still has a dick. It's a man.
But what if he doesn't have it anymore?
It's still a man. He got a prostate. You can't cut that out. It's a man. So, all right, with that being said, all right, if you know a dude that was dating a transgender who had all the stuff cut off, but he's also sleeping with one of your best friends. What's that?
What do you mean? Would I tell?
I mean, how would you look at that?
Oh, the nigga cheating. Regardless of he cheating,
yes, he's cheating. But is he cheating on with a woman?
A trans woman.
So a man.
A trans woman.
Exactly.
That's what we fucking use. The language.
The language is too much. It's too much. It's like if you trans, you trans. If you gay, you gay. If you bi, which is weird as fuck to me as well. But if you that, you that. It is what it is.
So how is bi weird? So if a woman is bi, that's weird?
It's all weird. What is happening over there? It's weird. It's like, it's weird. It's weird. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's weird.
So why is nothing wrong with it if it's women? That's bi.
That's weird too. I ain't never said nothing was wrong with it. Oh. It looked better.
Such a
But I'm just saying, it's like, so that a man could say that and be like, I'm attracted to women, but so now you can go around and you can sleep.
But a man is not going to say that he is attracted to trans women or that he's bi, because he know that women will be like, There was an episode of Insecure, and old girl was dating this boy, and he was like, well, I've had experiences with men before. She was like, say what now? And cut that shit so short. And he was like perfect in every other way, except for that. She kicked his ass to the curb and kept it moving. So for you to, by them not saying that, they're protecting themselves a little bit.
So that's deceiving, right? I'm just asking. If I'm just asking. Sounds like it to me.
Man, I don't fucking know. I'm confused about all this shit.
I'm confused shit too. It's.
I just want to be respectful. If
yeah,
that's my thing. If you want me to call you that, I'm gonna call you that.
And that was what that conversation was about.
No. It was supposed to be about that.
That's what I'm saying.
They wanted it to be about that, but that's not what it was about.
At the end of the show, DJ Envy said, "I'm glad that y'all came in so we can have this talk. Now I can go back and have a conversation with my children about what? Because they didn't say shit." I think
they needed some expert opinions and not Malik Yoba and three motherfuckers he found in the
club. They are the experts.
No, they're not.
The one.
Damon John, the man.
Yes, they are like head of some LG. Man, this shit is retarded. I'm sorry, retarded people.
Expert. You need.
I am.
I think they need somebody with some letters behind their name to be more technical with it to explain.
True, but just by looking at the list I showed you, it's like they just making up more shit. So a doctor sees a penis and a vagina, you a male, you a female, but now they're like, no, you just assuming God made that.
I'm seeing like a few things on this list. I'm like, wait a minute.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
I don't even know what this is.
I worked with a dude. Check this out. I worked with a dude. He was gay, right? Mm-hmm. So we at work, and these other gay people walked in, but they were like very flamboyant. That's the shit. They were all over there and switching and doing all that. And you know what he says to me? He said, "Man, I can't stand faggots." This is the gay dude, and he was like, in the gay community, that was a faggot.
But it's okay for them to say that, though. Because
they're gay.
But think about it. Would you like it if somebody called up to you and called you a nigga? But you
I'm not saying, that wasn't my reason for saying it. My reason for saying it was that is what in the gay community is a faggot.
You laughing at my face?
Yeah, I am laughing at your face. What you read? Read one. Give me one. Give me a definition.
Gynosexual / gynophilic, meaning being primarily sexually, romantically, and or emotionally attracted to women, females, and or femininity.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's such a vague definition. So you can put a transgender in that definition. See what I'm saying? It's too much. It's like everything. The deck is stacked against a person who doesn't necessarily agree with the things it's saying. So now the deck is stacked against you.
Did you say the dick is stacked against you?
It's too much, man. It's too much. It's too much. It's like that shit is like you can keep that will never end. There will be another word and another definition for something else because they're discriminating against this dude who like to have sex with animals.
You can have a spiritual attraction to someone.
Uh-huh. And then the dick falls out. What you see now?
This is the definition of that. Like, this is on this list. A capacity that evokes the want to engage in intimate behavior based on one's experience with, interpretation of, or belief in the supernatural. Experienced in varying degrees, often conflated with sexual attraction, romantic attraction, and or emotional attraction. Wait a minute. So
what's the word?
Spiritual attraction. That's it. So I'm spiritually attracted to somebody that done seen a ghost before, so now I want to give him some. That's basically what it sounds like.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this bullshit. That whole list is a list of bullshit. The whole entire list. Yeah.
It ain't nothing that's gonna make me want to cut my titties off. I'm just saying. and because that's what I'm